Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I'm Satoshi Sean and you are at the Cryptopolitan. Before we get started, I really want to thank everyone for the subscriptions. Our channel's really growing. We're just starting out. So those subscriptions are really, really important. If it's your first time here, please hit the bell for notifications and the subscribe button. We get videos out on news videos out every day, at least one, if not more. And also we can report. Also, if you can crush that like button, it really helps us out. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to go over today. I'll try to make it quick though. First off, I want to go over Apollo and some news that they had just put out about a partnership. It's a very big partnership, which it actually says major partnership announcement. Um, but Apollo's partnered with the African Development Fund, which a lot of people watching this probably don't know what that is. Um, I'm very involved in blockchain, very involved in the space in general. With a few, many different projects over the years. And I'm very focused on Africa. I think Africa is going to bring a lot of adoption, but I think Africa has a very big need for blockchain and for cryptocurrencies in general. So I've always been very focused on Africa and any project that has to do with helping the African people, especially, I've always been very behind. So I do know about the African Development Fund. There's three different parts to the entity that it is. There's the African Development Bank, African Development Fund, and then the Nigerian Trust. Those are three different arms that make up this entity. And it says they're one of the most influential organizations in Africa. They are. They are huge. A lot of political power, a lot of financial power. Their main focus is to improve the lives of the African people, infrastructure, business, um, to really raise people out of poverty. And they're doing a good job, a really good job. As you can see here, the African Development Fund, which deals directly with over 53 nations at the presidential and ministry level. Like I said, they're very, very involved in all aspects of African politics, business, um, finance, as well as worldwide, because it's Africa, which is the central hub for so much, especially so many, resources and everything. It's a region it's a region that really needs to come into its own. It's been exploited for centuries, and I think this is really helping to unify. But anyway, I like Apollo also just for transparency. I do hold a lot of Apollo, so it's one of the reasons why I follow it. Um, and this is a major move for, but I think it's a very big move or a very big, very going to be very beneficial for the African people, but also for Apollo coin. Privacy coin, I think one of, if not like the best privacy infrastructures out there. Um, there's also, you can head over to the African Development Fund or African Development Bank group and then check that out on a lot of the things that they're doing. It's a very worthwhile organization. They're pretty awesome. They really are pretty awesome. The things that they're doing and they have done. Um, let's head over to the Cryptopolitan, where we have all your news laid out in easy to find sections, whether it is Bitcoin, altcoin, regulation, coin analysis for all your top coins, events, scams, industry news, whatever. This is something that I wanted to go over because I think it's odd. Not odd. Well, I'll just give you my opinion on it. Mastercard, they're going to inject $1 billion into India and the FinTech industry. India is only second to China when it comes to their hatred for crypto and for blockchain. They're very difficult. They're not big proponents of it when it comes to their government, their banking system especially. And now Visa and Mastercard is about to pump $1 billion into it. Also, Facebook Coin is launching their pilot program for their Facebook Coin in India, the second most difficult market for any kind of cryptocurrency. It really just stinks of a collusion between the government and banking industry. And now Mastercard and Facebook coin. I don't trust any of them, but they are moving that $1 billion into the Indian fintech. So it's gonna help the fintech infrastructure, which is what will also help to drive blockchain adoption and cryptocurrency. So I think I mean, when it comes to banks and the legacy financial system, we all know what's coming. They can put it off for as long as they want, but they're gonna they're gonna have to get on board or go the way of the dinosaurs. I always make that analogy because I mean, banks and the legacy financial system is so huge and powerful and mighty, but so were dinosaurs, and they're dead and gone. Um, this is a joke. So what do what dinosaurs say to the other? Nothing, because they're all dead. It's kind of funny if you're in person. But next, go over the Binance hack. Just my opinion. I mean, you can go over the story. The story just really tells what everyone knows. They had the hack, and CZ had the AMA. Um, he was very upfront on it. They were in the beginning. They weren't 100% transparent, which that is, we've called them out on that. Um, but they did come out. They talked about the hack. It's been completely covered by them. The self-regulation really worked in this case. Um, there's not a lot of complaints that I have when it comes to this. I mean, it was a big hack. It was almost $40 million. They were only down for like a few days. They and they said everything. It's not like they said they were going to allow deposits and withdrawals and then put it off for a couple more days. Whenever they said they were going to do something, they did it. They had the AMA. They were very transparent about it. I think they handled it very well. So yeah, whatever your feelings are on Binance and on CZ specifically, they handled this. I think they were pretty spot on with it. Now the Bahamas is pushing for cryptocurrency regulation and seeking cryptocurrency regulation. It seems like a lot of the smaller island states are really, really on board with crypto. Um, this firm is reportedly preparing to promote solid guidelines for token and crypto sales and ensure the Bahamas a healthier place for decentralized cryptocurrency and blockchain business. So the firm is believed to be experimenting in the digital asset fields within the Bahamas. So the Bahamas is they're not the pioneer. They are a pioneer, honestly, but there's been other usually island states like Malta, and what was it, Gibraltar. That Malta passed 3 laws to enable issuance, exchange, and mainstreaming of virtual currencies. The Financial Services Authority, MFSA, the legislation is carried out in Gibraltar, seeking to enable the issuance and trade of virtual resources. Bermuda has passed a rule allowing schemes dealing with ICOs to ask for confirmation from the Bahamas Finance Ministry, and basically they want to lay out rules and fines. I think it's $500,000 or 5 to 10 years in prison if they screw people over. So it's funny that usually the United States, the UK, a lot of these major powers seem to lead the way, especially with technology and fintech. But now it's these smaller. It's basically like the crypto industry and the crypto community itself. It really is starting out small. But if any nation goes to a full cryptocurrency as its national currency, then the World Bank has to recognize that cryptocurrencies as a currency. That's part of their rule book. And next, I want to go over. I went over it, and we've done a lot of stories of the Cryptopolitan about education and blockchain, how blockchain is a super fit for education, whether it's for grades or transcripts and so much. And this story goes over how it affects normal people and it goes over the English Forward program, which is actually very huge. They're going to interview me tonight, as a matter of fact, um, about blockchain and AI and the English Forward program. But the program is able to build confidence in English speech. All the students in the program speak Hindi at first, or their native language, and then they've learned English at school. Usually, they're asked a question in English, and then they answer in their native language, which promotes a little bit more confidence. Plus, it's more of a safe environment. They don't worry about looking stupid or being ridiculed. Um, uh, and the teachers have seen it's only been out for 3 months that they've been using this, but the teachers are running the program have seen a remarkable improvement. Um, and they can put it down to one thing: a big orange board has been erected outside the school, encouraging students to join the English Forward and English language blockchain platform. It creates a safe and encouraging environment for students to learn English without the fear of embarrassment, which is kind of like what I said. But it's pretty huge. 250 million students served. They have Telegram 24/7 live community with tutors on there and admins that can help them. Answers in native and English experts. Another cool thing is they've gamified learning. Um, not just gamified, but also tokenized. So, and there's a link in the story where you can join their actual Telegram community and go there, which is 24/7. If you have a question, you can talk to other people there in the program. It's pretty cool, very big group. But you can actually earn tokens, and this talks about this one person. You can earn tokens by completing programs and courses, engaging in videos, doing interactions with the videos. It's like playing a game online, and you earn tokens. And this person was able to earn enough to buy a rail ticket to Poon to visit their friend. It just tells a little bit story about what they did, but they've earned enough to do that while learning English. It's actually really, really cool uh, project that I really like it. But I've talked about how I think that education is a really great use for blockchain. It's almost tailor made. Um, this is Mitch Rankin. He's the CEO and co-founder. He's the guy that's going to be interviewing me, as a matter of fact, tonight. So I'm looking forward to talking to him. And last, we'll go over our old buddy Bitcoin Cash. Maybe this will be, good news. It's not usually good news when it comes to Bitcoin Cash. Nothing against Bitcoin Cash, just seems the stories go that way. And we talked before, I think a week or so ago, about the fact that the mining pools were getting close to 50%. I think they hit like 47, and then went over a 51% attack risk. Bitcoin Cash mining pool, they hit 53% hash rate. So they're definitely at risk for 51%. They've done that more than once. To their credit, it has never been used for a double spend. They have never used it for nefarious purposes, but it's not good. And this goes over the mining pool. What is the mining pool's name? BC Top, according to a recent Reddit post, BC Top governed more than 51% of the hash rate, which you can't. It's not decentralized. You can't. It's not a decentralized platform. If over 50%, 51% is controlled by anyone, that defeats the whole purpose, because you could do a double spend attack, and that is what blockchain was meant to fix. That's about it for today. If you have any questions, hit me in the comments. I'll definitely get back to you. Enjoy interacting with you. Once again, thank you for the subscriptions. Really appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we'll get videos out to you every day. Keep you abreast on what's going on. Hit that like button. You guys take care. I'm Satoshi Sean, and I will see you in the next video.